Back. Ah, fuck. Okay, so let's do the tower. Let's do a little bit of a video in the background. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. Now, before we even start, we have to do this the third playthrough because we already had the second one here. Hello. Won't you stay with me? I know I got this song in my head. But if I knew how, it would be something like, in my head, I see you all over me. In my head, I fulfill this fantasy in my head. Anybody know this song? If she said international love, whoa, 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 you would be right. If she said something along the line of, I want to be the very best when no one is around, you're totally wrong, but at least you tried, so shout out for that. The hairs are quite a mess, but I do like having long hair. Something new. We're working on a better self. We're working on the different selves. We're taking young Inky and we're making it go through puberty to achieve ultimate form Super Saiyan Inky. So kind of cool. Okay, so let's start with the video today. We got a metric shit ton of videos to do. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on the 23rd November 2024, the day of the release of the finale of Arcane. Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's gonna be finale. I think there's gonna be the finale of this Arcane. I think we're gonna get more. This is a video for the gaming channel, right? And the video is actually quite simple. So I wasn't sure what to put in the background of the tower, because the tower was, again, we're playing one time, we're playing two times, we're playing three times, and we've been playing 5-6 hours a day. And although I love that we have this, I started putting in the audio from me streaming, but I don't think it's enough. So what I'm gonna start doing is you're gonna see. We're going to be playing the tower. We're going to have a YouTube video in the background, right? And I'm going to be recording the tower. So basically the tower and me talking. Now, I know what you're saying. Ink, how can you have the tower going on with a video? You get copyright strike to the max. And you're absolutely right. Now, I don't know how this happened. I have no clue personally how this happened. This is oh, by the way, this is part 2 of a video we did yesterday on putting some content, behind the tower. So what I'll do is, not every time, maybe once a day we'll put a video. I don't know how we did it, but it's been 3 years of making content and I have a shit ton of content. So what I'll put my own content in the background. That way we don't, it's actually quite crazy. I think it's like a little bit of a shameless plug. We do play 6 hours a day. If I was to watch one of the content, well, I think it would be cool if it was my own content. I feel like it would be pertinent to be my own content because I won't get copyrighted. I'm not gonna copyright myself. Although if I see that I'm putting myself, if I see that I'm putting my own content but not adding anything to it, I'll copyright myself. And I think it's actually kind of cool that we have content for that. I think us having 3 years plus of content is actually cool. Sadly, the original master plan would have been a month ago to start, because a month ago YouTube had this policy of letting you go on a channel and clicking on all of the videos. It would have been really cool to see for the normal content. So the normal content I have a lot. So what I'll do, I'll possibly do like a month of normal content. I'll possibly do a month of gaming content. Possibly do a month of normal content. By the time that we're doing this, it's almost a sure fight. There's a risk though. Even myself, I'm a very prolific content creator. Very prolific. I'll film 10 to 20 videos a day. I'll stream 2 to 3 hours a day. But I am putting more than I am putting more than 6 hours a day on the tower. And if you check out a month, you 30 times 6, That's 180. Now, I told you that I've been doing possibly 4 or 5 hours of content. Really soon, I'm not gonna have any content left. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue. We'll see. It's a bit of worrying, but yeah, I just think it's a good thing to do because although I love the tower, I think without the sound, without anything in the background, it's kind of boring. Now, the cool thing about making these videos, the really cool thing about making this video is actually that you kind of realize while you're making this video, it's kind of like it's kind of like not necessarily a brainstorm, but it's I'm thinking about it with you guys, and possibly speaking, the tower will have some better things, better narrative, shit like that. So we'll have a narrative side of it. We'll have more of a beautiful game. I don't think the game is bad looking. I do not think. I just think that looking at this for 6 hours, I wouldn't do it. I would play for 6 hours, and I wouldn't watch somebody for 6 hours. I'm the only person on YouTube to do content like that. A lot of people are going to be editing their tower. They're going to be editing the good part. They're going to be editing 10, 20 minutes a day. I'm the only person that puts complete playthrough of the tower so far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll see how it goes. In a perfect world, it goes well. And a non-perfect world, at least we tried. At least we tried. I think this is more pertinent to anything else. You trying is going to be the most important thing that you can do or not do. Anyway, I love you guys. I think it's going to be really cool. To be honest, I really think it's going to add up to a lot of the content. And besides, it's my own content, so I'm not going to copyright myself. And ultimately speaking, I think you get the best of both worlds. There is there's kind of an other plan for the tower, but this we'll keep it in the wrap until it works, because I'm not sure that's a good idea or not. If it works, that could actually be some of the best content I put out for the gaming channel. If it works, if my plan works, this is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be insane. If it works. If it doesn't work, then that's kind of why I'm not saying it. But let's just say what we're doing right now, right? We're filming for the main channel. We could be doing this for the gaming channel and playing the tower in the background. That's pretty much it. Long story short, I'm really excited about what's going to happen. I'm really excited about how it's going to evolve. I have no expectation, but I have every expectation at the same time. And in a perfect world, this is a great opportunity to get more people loving the content. Not only the tower content, but the whole thing. See, the cool thing about the tower, and I know this is a longer video than I expected. Wasn't my plan to make a long video, but let's make a long video. The cool thing about the tower was literally, when they decided to put that content out, that the game out, say it's a perfect game to play when you're working. And ultimately, that's it. But I think that having 2 videos instead of 1, it's actually pretty good. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Salut, c'est ton Chaming, j'espère que ça va bien, je pense que tu passes une belle journée. En ce 23 novembre 2024, tu peux voir le beau coucher de soleil à côté de moi, autour de moi. Tu peux voir le magnifique, on va bouger ça ici. Ok. Comme ça, on a un petit peu une meilleure vue, parce que ici, c'est fucking magnifique. T'es d'accord? On a fait un test de goût assez spécial. On fait un test de goût qui est vraiment, vraiment cool. Puis je suis extrêmement excité de faire ça. Vous savez que j'adore les chips, j'adore le salé, j'adore les snacks salés. Ruffle, qui est la marque qu'on fait aujourd'hui. Ruffle, crème sucre et bacon. Possiblement mes préférés. C'est possiblement mes préférés, je les ai adorés. J'ai quand même une bonne histoire avec ça. Mais avant qu'on commence, c'est la première fois que je mange dans ce paquet-là. Fait qu'il y a un mois, il y a peut-être un an, 6-7 mois, ils ont changé leur design du sac de chips. Ils ont vraiment tout changé le design. Puis tu te dis, ok, c'est quand même cool. C'est quand même cool qu'ils font quelque chose de nouveau. Mais, c'est parce que... Ok, fait qu'est-ce qui est arrivé, ok? J'ai aucune idée pourquoi. Puis ça, je suis vraiment déçu. Je parle pas contre Ruffle, bien sûr, mais je suis vraiment déçu. Quand j'ai déménagé un appartement, ça va être une longue histoire. Fait que, assis-toi, prends des chips, mange des chips, ça va être le fun. Fait que quand j'arrive dans l'appartement, moi j'ai une famille où est-ce que un milieu de vie, une maison une situation familiale où c'est vraiment santé. La copine de mon père, ma belle-mère, a vraiment, vraiment fait beaucoup d'efforts pour une diète. Puis mon père, c'était la meilleure chose à faire. C'était vraiment cool. Il a dit on va la suivre, on va manger santé. Est-ce que c'est cool? Oui. Est-ce que c'est normal? Je pense pas que c'est pas normal, mais c'est dommage pour un enfant de se priver pendant une si longue période de temps, manger des cochonneries. Parce que je pense que le métabolisme humain, pour toi, pour moi, pour le voisin, salut, euh, c'est très très simple. Plus que t'es jeune, plus que tu peux manger croche, plus que t'es vieux, le plus que ton métabolisme dit yo, je pense que c'est assez là. J'ai plus 20 ans là, tu comprends? Puis j'ai 31 ans, fait que, tu comprends? Fait que quand j'étais en appartement, j'ai commencé à manger beaucoup de chips. Puis Ruffles, dans le temps, je sais pas pourquoi, il y avait tellement de sortes. Il y avait bacon et crème sure. C'était une de mes préférées. Il y avait hamburger, cheeseburger qui était incroyable. Il y avait beaucoup, beaucoup plus de saveurs. Puis là, ils ont arrêté. Fait que crème sure et bacon, encore une fois, c'est une sorte que j'aimais. Malheureusement, quand c'est parti, j'étais pas comme, oh mon dieu, comment je vais faire pour survivre? J'étais comme, ok, mais regarde, c'était pas si bon que ça. Même c'est parti. C'est correct. Je l'aimais beaucoup, mais pas plus que ça. Fait que là, ils ont sorti avec un nouveau design. Encore une fois, on a des ruffles à la crème sure au bacon. Quand même assez cool. Qui est quand même assez, je te dirais pas original, mais qui fait assez différent. Puis c'est ça qu'on recherche un peu. On recherche un peu de différence. Fait que, sans plus attendre, on va goûter à ça. Qu'est-ce que je trouve vraiment cool, c'est que Ruffles, tu sais, je vais pas être méchant, mais tu sais, Ruffles, tu regardes, je sais pas pourquoi, je sais pas pourquoi. Aujourd'hui, je me sens un peu plus, les cheveux, c'est dans le vent, là. C'est le fun d'avoir des longs cheveux, mais c'est gossant parce que je peux pas les peigner beaucoup parce que c'est frisé. C'est pas le cacher pour la job. Pour la musique à la job. Ok. Fait que, on revient, focus, Stéphane. Puis, juste dire, je trouve ça vraiment cool parce que les Ruffles, comparativement, tu sais, les Lays, il y a beaucoup, beaucoup de sortes, il y a beaucoup de diversité. C'est une compagnie qui est assez mise en place dans l'univers des chips au Québec. Sinon, t'as quoi? T'as Miss Vicky, qui fait partie des milieux familiales depuis des décennies, depuis possiblement des centaines d'années. Je veux dire des centuries, ça en anglais, on fait l'effort de faire en français. Puis le Ruffle, qu'est-ce qui est vraiment cool, c'est que leur modèle d'affaires, leur modèle de branding, leur modèle de marketing, c'est on a des ridges. Ils sont très populaires pour ça. Et le fait qu'ils ont il y a des ridges ou les, je sais pas comment on appelle ça, fuck. Sont ondulés. C'est leur marque de commerce, c'est leur plus. Ce qui est cool, c'est qu'on fait un sac qui est assez ondulé. On va voir qu'est-ce qu'on essaie de faire. Fait que c'est un bon marketing. Je trouve ça cool. Je trouve ça vraiment cool. Regarde comment c'est beau ici. Hey, j'en reviens pas. C'est ça qui est le fun, là. En plus, on fait 3 jeux en même temps, là. On fait 3 jeux en même temps. On fait 3 jeux, on fait la vidéo ici. On fait la vidéo ici. C'est incroyable. Qu'est-ce que ça peut attendre? Let's go. Crème sure et bacon. Ça va vraiment bacon. Ça va vraiment. Comment je peux dire ça? En fait, c'est bon. Ah, c'est vraiment bon. Mais. Ah, c'est dur à. C'est une qui est plus dure un peu à évaluer. Écoute, c'est succulent, là. C'est ça le problème, là. Et voilà. Ok, les points positifs. C'est vraiment bon. Il y a beaucoup de bacon. Il y a beaucoup, beaucoup de bacon. Un peu trop salé. Mais c'est des chips, c'est des salés. Tu trouves vraiment la patate. La patate est vraiment bonne. Puis, sur un certain degré, ça coûte extrêmement fidèle à une patate garnie. C'est une patate que tu fais bouillir, que tu ouvres. Tu mets du bacon, tu mets de la fromage, tu mets de la crème sûre. C'est vraiment bon. Tu mets de la ciboulette, qui est incroyable. Ça goûte vraiment ça. Maintenant, les points négatifs. C'est un petit peu plate. C'est un peu plate parce que c'est. Il n'y a pas de crème sûre. C'est de la crème. C'est des chips au bacon crémeux, tu comprends? Mal parce que. T'aurais salé amer à cause de la crème sûre. J'en fais vraiment bon. Ici, c'est un peu plus sur le côté un peu plate sérieux. Encore une fois, c'est pas mauvais. Je veux pas dire que c'est mauvais, mais c'est pas spécial. Maintenant, si t'es là pour les chips au bacon, si t'es là pour les chips ondulés, si t'es là pour les bonnes patates, si c'est pour la crème sûre, super. Puis je trouve ça dommage. Je trouve dommage parce que si je veux des chips au bacon, je veux des Lay's là. Pas que les renforts sont pas bons. J'ai acheté des Lay's parce que c'est fait pour ça. Mais là, j'avais envie de manger quelque chose de différent, puis c'est pas différent. C'est un peu décevant. Encore une fois, si tu oublies que c'est de la crème sûre, là, ça, je vais manger demain. Pendant que je fais du contenu, là. Puis, qu'est-ce qui va arriver, c'est que j'ai oublié qu'il y a de la crème sûre. Je veux dire, c'est bonne chip au bacon. C'est vrai? Ouais, c'est un petit peu plate, mais bon. C'est la vie. Elles sont pas mal bonnes, puis garde, faut te gâter un peu dans la vie. Si pas te gâter, gâte-toi. Ça dérange pas comment tu te gâtes, faut que tu te gâtes. Passe une belle journée, passe une belle soirée, passe une belle matinée demain matin. Puis on se revoit dans quelques secondes avec d'autres tests de bouffe. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Surrounded in the background by a beautiful sunset. This isn't a green screen, or is it? Is it a green screen? Possibly is. It is a beautiful day on this 23rd of November. We just finished watching Arcane. It was fantastic. We're out here filming some content because I was feeling like filming content. It's been a while since I haven't filmed a lot of content, so I've been missing it. We're also filming 3 playthrough of the tower. If you're not filming cheap playthrough, what are you even doing with your time, bro? We're extremely grateful because because we're getting to taste another product. We're getting to taste one of my favorite thing in the world, which is popcorn. But we're getting to taste another thing that's my favorite, which is caramel. So we're basically eating caramel popcorn, one of my favorite snack ever. Now, the really cool thing why I'm so excited, because you can tell I'm excited. I hope so. I hope that's just something that, that's ADHD, Ink. Come on, chill. No, I'm just excited, bro. Sorry for the burp. Wasn't planned, or was it? Again, not a green screen, but could be. I'm really excited because we're tasting gourmet. Now, why am I excited about gourmet? I have a fascination with the underdog. I think in gaming, I think in movies, I think in TVs, in shows, I think in food, and Gourmet just end up being that. Gourmet is this brand that is trying to get out there. Right now they're only in Dolorama, right? They're really good, and it's kind of nice because they're also what should we call it, kettle cooked. The weird thing with kettle cook is, in my opinion, this is the better version of chips. I love me some fries chip, but I prefer me some kettle cooked chip. I don't know why, I just do. Now, the great thing here is it's not so much about the kettle cook. It's because, once again, it's a brand that nobody knows. And it's kind of courageous because most people stay away from kettle for some reason. So them doing that and embracing the old culture of chips, I appreciate that. Gourmet, they're this phenomenal chip that are really doing well. But for some reason, and it's kind of easy when you think about it. They're dealing with an extremely oversaturated market. which has Lay's, which has Takis, which has Cheetos, which has Ruffle, which has Mizuki, which has Pringle, which has, I don't know, I'm not a chip expert, but even then, I just named you 7 different brands. So it's oversaturated. It's like the cereal, if you think about it. So Gourmet is out there trying to put out their name. To me, they're a really good underdog. They're a really good brand. If you go on the website of the Gourmets, it's actually a really cool. I'll try to give it to you. Gourmet website. So yeah, actually a good idea for a content. That's a really good idea for content. Anyway, without further ado, we're gonna taste popcorn, premium popcorn for the $, so it's not expensive. Caramel. We have no description. We are proud to bring you a great snack made with real butter. This popcorn has the crunchiness and the taste you love. Perfect for movie night. This delicious snack will leave you wanting more. Treat yourself or share with friends. Enjoy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited, dude. Once again, caramel popcorn, my favorite snack ever. It smells really good. It's weird because it doesn't smell like caramel. It smells more like butter. But then you think about it and you don't know what caramel smells like because caramel doesn't have that potent of a smell. What I really like at first glance is the color of the caramel on the popcorn. The popcorn is going to be the same. I'm hoping it doesn't seem like it's buttered. It doesn't seem like it's salted. This is straight up caramel and popcorn sweetness. I do like a bit of a buttered popcorn caramel because then you have the salty and you have the salty and you have the other one. What I really like about the color is, this will tell you. So a lighter caramel will actually contain more cream, more milk. And the darker one will mean that the content of sugar, the percentage of sugar is a bit higher. Because what creates a caramel color is the caramelization of sugar. Did you guys know that the reason your piece of steak starts out red and ends up brown is because of the color of the sugar that's contained in the meat caramelizing? Did you know that? I didn't. Why do your onions start off as white and end up as brown? Because the sugar decided caramelizing. So this is actually pretty cool. Okay. Wow, okay. I see you, Gourmet. Oh yeah. Really, really good. More butterscotch than caramel. It's good. I mean, it's okay. My favorite is good. The problem here is, oh yeah, caramel is very potent. They have a huge, it's actually pretty good. Oh yeah. Really nice. Caramel is really tasty. And the popcorn itself is crunchy but fluffy. Negative here is actually quite simple. It's not bad, but let's get over that caramel taste. There's nothing there. So yes, it's caramel popcorn, but except for the caramel, nothing's going on. Also, the caramel taste is a bit too tasty versus the popcorn. So maybe it's because of the lack of taste in the popcorn itself. And the caramel is like, okay, well, this is really caramel. If you're more so the nice thing about caramel popcorn is you get popcorn which is kind of salty, and the caramel which is kind of sweet. So if you're actually going for popcorn, you're actually looking for kind of a salty, sweet and salty snack. You only get the sweet here. If you were looking for something else, if you were looking for a little bit more of a popcorn flavor, you don't get it. But if you're here for caramel, then you're a fucking winner, and that's pretty much it. So sadly, not my favorite, but pretty good. My favorite possibly Poppycock. Poppycock makes some really good caramel popcorn. Really, really good popcorn caramel. But they're good. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to Velcome to the show. And doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 23rd November, kind of the Dark Knight trilogy of Batman, which is possibly the best trilogy ever made. You can disagree. We can agree to disagree, but I love those trilogy. And we're not doing this today. We're talking about cult. Not a cult. I would love to talk about cult. I would love talking about cult. But we're talking about cult. COLT. And here we go. Cold. This is a see that's the thing. The thing that I love about my childhood, my upbringing. I was a kid who wasn't curious at all. I was a kid that was very easily content, which is possibly one of the nicest qualities you can have as a kid. If I have kids, I want them to be easily content. But the cool thing was like, okay, well, I had Pepsi, I was happy. I had Coca-Cola, I was happy. I had 7-Up. I was extremely happy. I didn't need more. So when I had something like, when we tasted Gyarados this last month, or I don't even remember. It was kind of new for me. And I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. This is unknown territory, right? And now we have Colt, which is also an unknown territory. But it's been very popular for a lot of people. A lot of people actually swear by this. It was created and I don't know when it was created, but it does seem a little old. When you look at it, it feels like, and I don't mean old as a bad thing. I feel like it's kind of like old school. Old school is possibly a better way to say it. That's actually quite nice. Without further ado, tasting the lemonade Colt. The smells already is amazing. Very strong lemon scent. Very, very strong lemon scent. Actually, pretty much what all you're tasting, all you're smelling, but it doesn't feel. It feels like it's very potent. You know when you have this cleaning product, and it smells like lemon and lemon and lemon and lemon, right? You know what it tastes like. It's what it smells like. It doesn't smell like a candied lemon. Quite nice. A bit more. For some reason, I was expecting soda, which is why I mentioned Pepsi, 7-Up, Coca-Cola. This is not what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of. Once again, it's a very sweet lemonade. In a good way, it tastes really good. It tastes really good. It's a really nice lemonade. I feel as in lemonade, there's not a lot of companies out there. So the fact that you have a company a product that doing exactly that's lemonade. If you were to crave lemonade, that's Colt. Once again, if you're a Canadian, there's not a lot of choice. So at least we know there's one choice. However, it's a bit boring because you thought you were gonna get a gasified drink. My apologies. So you're expecting kind of like a texture, an experiment, or a my apologies. My apologies. An literal explosion in your mouth, and you don't get it. So basically, kind of like a boring. But if you're only looking for lemonade, that's actually pretty good. And honestly, if you look at it, there's not a single places where it's gonna say that there's carbohydrate. There's actually, if you read, oh my god. Okay. When I went to buy it, I didn't have the glasses. But if you read here, what does it say? Non-carbohydrates. So your boy Ink could have spent 5 seconds more reading, oh, there's no carbohydrates. That's a totally different experience. However, we're doing things live. We're doing things the way they are. No editing, no cut. Just the way it is. Anywho, I love you guys. Take it easy. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening. I was going to say before noon, but I don't know if there's a word after morning. In French, we say avant-midi. You guys don't have avant-midi, so no avant-midi for you guys. Anyway, peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to another video. We're singing all things, 'cause truth rings always. I'll know you'll be at my show. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights on, Carry me home. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Continuing on to having a wonderful day on this, drumroll please, 23 November 2024. Why is that a special day? Let me feel. Because we were crying this morning. Crying about what? My awful childhood? No. No. I'm in a good mood because today was Arcane. I'm in a good mood because we're doing a tournament. I'm in a good mood because I'm talking with you guys. I'm in a good mood because we're producing content. And lately I was like, yo, this is winter. It's gonna be hard to make content, but finally it happened and it's quite nice. Today we're talking about the new playlist, possibly. And the inspiration behind the playlist is a simple bag of caramel popcorn. Well, it would be nice, but it's more. It's a tiny bit more than that. And when I say a tiny bit, I mean barely. It's not about that. It's about the company behind it. This company is Gourmet. Now, why am I a fan of Gourmet? Because I was broke. I had to go to Dollarama, to Dollar Store, Dollar General. Guys don't have Dollar Store. You don't have Dollarama. I think it's a Canadian thing. I didn't know it was a Canadian thing, but apparently it is. You think you know a country, right? And Gourmet is this brand of chips that is doing things the old way with Kettle Cook. Now, Kettle Cook are extremely rare nowadays. It's coming back as this product, kind of popular. For the longest time, Kettle Cooked chips was a no-no. It was like old school. And I grew up on eating Kettle Cooked chips. I grew up on eating Miss Vicky. So knowing there's a company out there doing it's kind of cool. Now, Gourmet, the nicest thing about it, it's actually quite a nice thing. It's actually really, really cool. I have a store next to my house, right? That sells a bunch of chips. So if I had a craving for chips, I'm gonna go there. But I was looking for something in Dollarama, Dollar Store, Dollar General, and I saw this new chip. And you know what? I was like, holy shit! These are kind of cool. Gourmet chips are kind of good. I kind of fuck with it. It's a Dollar Store. But now, here comes the playlist, because this is not a playlist, right? Me talking about the chips, it's not a new playlist, it's an old playlist, it's a couple of playlists, it's a couple of videos that I've already done. The Gourmet website. So, there's this really cool thing with small company, or a company that are looking for growth. A company that needs to put their name out there. See, I'm going to tell you a secret. You want to know why you don't go on the McDonald's website? You want to know why? Because you already know the McDonald's. You want to know why you don't go on the Red Bull website? Because you already know Red Bull. If I talk about Gourmet, you don't have a clue what I'm saying. There's a chance that you won't go to the website, that will show it fine. But there's more chance that you go to the website of a product you don't know than a product you do know. So, McDonald's, knowing this, will not put a lot of money in the marketing of things. Gourmet, knowing that there's more chances that you don't know who the fuck they are, you'll go on the website or you go on Google, will put more money in the branding of that. So they have a better website, which is completely blowing my mind. But it's more than that. It's about underdogs, about people who are trying to make a name for themselves. I had Eevees last week. My mom brought me from HomeSense, which is also a small company. And you go to the website is really well made. The branding is really well done. You go once again on Gourmet, it's really well done. There's a charm out there into the small companies, the underdog companies. And I think it's really psychological. I think it's very humane. I think every single person in their lifetime, possibly today, I think we all felt in some time or some other times that we were the underdog. I think that sometimes there's another time we were feeling like we weren't the winner, we were a loser, or we're trying to make our name for ourselves. I think we all know the meaning of grinding for something we want, and I think that's why we relate more to a underdog. So I think there's something very human there, and we want to see them win. So what the place is going to be actually quite simple. Take small companies, right, and then we'll see the websites, we'll see the branding. It's kind of cool. One of the other company that I have to give a shout out to is Schmacking. This is originally the the genesis of this playlist. So Schmacking is a small company that sells sunflower seed, which once again is an oversaturated market, a market with a lot of competitor, too many competitor to actually have a chance to go in. And Schmacking, which we bought. This is a video I shouldn't do. Yeah, I can't believe I'm gonna say that out loud. We bought Schmacking, the sunflower seed. We bought 6 flavor. The price, $31. There's a little issue though. They don't ship to Canada, they're USA. So we ended up spending $50 of, I swear to God, you can ask my mom, you can ask my dad. I don't know why you would, but if you want to, here's the number, 514. And for my mom, you can dial the 438. You can call them out, no problem. Say, hey, I'm a fan of your son, or I don't like your son. Go ahead. But at $50, and I was like, you know what? I'm a dumbass for paying this, but it has such a good branding in Instagram. Schmacking sunflower seed, check them out. And I was like, you know what? I really want to test that product out. They made me want to believe in them. Yeah. Power of branding, power of the little guy. As a content creator, I'm a little guy. As a content creator, I don't know if I'll ever be one of the big guys. As a content creator, I'll never know if I'll feel like a big guy. As a content creator, I'll never know if I will identify as a big guy. I think tomorrow I can identify as a tree. I can wake up, you know what? I feel like being a tree. Who's gonna stop me, right? They're gonna say, no, you're not a tree, bro. You're a human being. There's more chance of me saying I identify as a tree, identify as one of the most popular content creator. And that is pretty much it. Let's guys, take it easy. Bye. Don't blink, it's your boy Ying. Welcome to the show. You guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on the 23rd November 2024. We have a really good episode of Dragon Ball Daima. I know a lot of people don't care about the show, but I still do. Listen, give it a chance. It's like week. Super Saiyan sneeze. Taking out my Super Saiyan. We have our very first Goku Super Saiyan today, which is kind of cool. So we watched it yesterday. The episode is kind of, again, the pacing is bad. The pacing is actually like horrible. If you're looking for narrative, Dragon Ball Daima is not the show for you. However, there's something quite cute, quite charming about the slow pacing. It's not a serious show, right? But then you realize that the pacing is actually quite good because today we have Goku, and they're facing an enemy. And what I really like about this episode is him and Glorio having a little fight, because Glorio is kind of like the guy that's in charge, and then Goku says do this, and Glorio oblige. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna do that for you. You want some bugs? Okay, I'll buy you some bugs. And then Glorio's like, yo, I'm in charge of the mission. And Goku's like, nah, I'm stronger than you. I'm in charge here. So then they have a fight. And very surprisingly, Glorio is able to use Ki. Now, why is that surprising? Well, the whole show, we haven't seen one person use Ki. Well, we saw the people that we know. Goku, Super Kai, Vegeta, Piccolo, Donde, Popo. We all saw them use Ki. And we haven't seen Glorio. We haven't seen Pansy, which is a princess. And that he has Ki. It's kind of cool. You know why? Because maybe he's better trained than most people. Or maybe he's one of the strongest guy out here. The problem is, Glorio being the first guy to use Ki kind of points out that other people do not know how to use Ki, which kind of puts Goku at a height advantage in power. If Super Saiyan is all it takes to defeat Glorio, yeah. But it was a cool fight. It's a fight that needs to happen. See, Glorio really feels a bit like Vegeta. Goku being more goofy, being more carefree, Glorio being more careful, or yeah, careful is a good word, or not necessarily defiant, but kind of. So yeah, the fact that we had those two fighting, actually quite good, quite nice. That's pretty much it for the today's episode. Not the most interesting, but there's definitely something there, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Down, blink, it's your boy, Yink. Welcome to the show. Guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 23rd November 2024. Today we're talking about, of course, Arcane, because today was the day of Arcane. Now, what I want to do is, I have made a mistake before to do 3 episodes in one. So we'll do one episode, we'll do one episode. That way we get more of we get a lot more of a, without necessarily talking about completed or I don't know. I just feel like it's better to do. I feel like it's more concise. I think it's more like there's more of a purpose to it. Now the reason why we're doing 3 per video is because I have a lot of videos on my channel. I tend to spam posts, and I was trying to stop that. But if it's not improving the quality of the content, what is the point? So Arcane Season 2 Episode 7 Arc 3 first episode was actually pretty cool. We know that Echo has this power equating with time. Again, I'm not a player of LoL, so I don't know why he has this power with time, but we have a precise power of time. And what is really, really, really cool here, he's going in the past, and I didn't expect it. It's such a beautiful episode. It does feel like a different show though, but the concept behind it is amazing. Echo goes back in time, and this is the classic. I didn't expect it because, oh, that's not me. That's somebody more popular than me. Oh well, that's life. See, I didn't think about Arcane and think about time traveling, but I know Echo has a time traveling ability, so kind of cool. Not time traveling, but time related, I guess. So we have Echo going back into the past, in the past where nothing bad happened, and the past where the mission was kind of successful. The mission, and the really cool thing, the really, 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 really interesting thing is, the mission they talk about is the same very mission that got the Enforcer to go in the lower city. What if the Enforcer never showed up? What if the mission was a success? Then Powder would still be part of the crew. The 2 kids that were going with Vi, still part of the crew. Vander still exists. The mechanic that was taking care of Echo still exists. But there's one change. There's Vi that's in charge. There's Vi that's there. The reality is, it's so beautiful because you see Vi as this character that can do no wrong. You see Vi as this character that's almost the main character. See, in season 1, every single route leads to believe that Vi is the main character. You can think that Jinx is one of the main characters, which you would be right. Then you would think as Jinx as more so of an antagonist than a protagonist. She doesn't have a lot of heroic moments in the show versus Vi that does. So what if Vi died? And it's funny because we saw a episode, and I wasn't planning on it. We saw the episode. Today is the 23rd of November, as you guys know. We saw the Shaped by the Stories, which is a channel featuring Liddy, a real good content creator that you should check out. Talking about Vi, and it's right. We worship Vi because of her importance in the story. But what if her death meant that everything was going to be okay? And this reality, she's dead. But then, all of the other kids that she took care of are better. And there's a very simple reason for that. Vi enabled them to be soft in a hard world. We know the slums is a hard world. So Vi enabling to be soft, they don't evolve in the environment that is pushing them to thrive. So basically you have this classic case of, I'm fucking broke. I'm fucking broke, so I'm hungry for success. Versus I'm rich, and even though I have a couple of failures, it doesn't matter because I'm rich. Right? It's a very different mentality. What if Vi enabling them to be soft was the exact thing that hurt them the most? This is what they're checking out. The very difference about Arcane is this episode had a lot of music, which I personally think embody the happiness, embody the peacefulness of the life. They don't have to care. They can listen to music and can dance. And the most beautiful thing is we know what Echo and Jinx kind of not necessarily had a relationship because there was something there. So they fall in love and they fall. There's a whole episode. The whole episode is Echo being in the good timeline, and wanting to succeed. Then he's pushed to go back because they needed him. But what if you wanted to stay there? Would you be an asshole? I think that's the point of the episode. Anyway, really good episode, really noteworthy. We're at 5% battery, so we're gonna go in. Love you guys. Peace. And all that seems peace. People go nowhere expecting sympathy. 4%. Why are you always so low on batteries, dude? Life is what happens while you're busy making your excuses. Another day, another casualty, but that won't happen to me. Whoa, now we're not gonna make it out this town. Whoa, you won't come back around. Whoa. Procrastination, living circles in my head. Contemplating, then I wound up left for dead. Life is what happened while you're busy making your excuses. Another day, another casualty. But that won't happen to me. Whoa. Now you're not gonna make it out this town. Whoa. If misery loves company, though, so gonna keep me when I. Every wasted day comes a wasted chance. Whoa, now you're not gonna make it out this town. Whoa, na 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 na. Whoa, procrastination, leaving circles in my head. Contemplating, you left out left for dead. Life is what happened while you're busy making your excuses. Another day, another casualty. But I won't happen to me. Whoa, no, you're not gonna make it up this time. Whoa, drawing down. Whoa, tum 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 tum. Da 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 dum. I won't look back. I said goodnight. Cause every wasted day comes a wasted chance. Bonjour, this is your host Ink Vendetta.